What's up, everybody? My name is Trey Worsham and this is my channel, The All-In Woodsman. Today we're gonna be doing yet another cooking video here on the channel, and we're gonna yet again get to fire up the smoker. So if y'all wanna see what recipe we're doing today, y'all stick around, we'll jump straight in. All right, everybody, like I said, today we're gonna be doing another cooking video here on the channel. We're gonna be doing a smoked salmon dip recipe. I'm super excited about it. Smoked salmon is one of my absolute favorite things to smoke on the smoker. It's so easy and it's so simple that my wife and I probably eat it at least once or twice a week. If not that, at least every other week. It's one of our favorite things to smoke on the smoker. But today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. We're gonna be smoking our salmon on the smoker just like we always do. But instead of just eating the smoked salmon, we're gonna then take it a step further and put it in and create a smoked salmon dip that's super easy and I think is gonna be absolutely amazing. So we're gonna give it a shot today and see how it turns out. We're over here on the farm today. We actually lost power at our house because of a big storm that came through North Georgia a couple days ago. We're still without power, so we're over here on the farm staying with the in-laws. But what we're gonna do today is it's Saturday. We're just gonna be hanging out on the farm. So while we're hanging some trail cameras for deer season, we're gonna throw this salmon on the smoker and give this recipe a try. So y'all stick around. We're gonna jump straight into throwing this salmon on the smoker. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and prep our salmon. So all you're gonna need for this part at least is gonna be 8 ounces of salmon fillet. I just got that from Kroger. Then we're gonna go ahead and smoke 1 block of original cream cheese. This is just the Kroger brand, going super cheap to try to make this recipe as cheap as possible, but got a pack of 2 in that, so we've got this one ready to go. And how I'm gonna prepare this for the smoker is all I've done is put it on an aluminum foil tray. That way it's not gonna leak out if it melts. And then I've taken a knife and kind of just scored the top of this cream cheese so allow that smoke to get in all the crevices. And then the recipe didn't call for it, but we're gonna do a little of this Killer Hog barbecue hot rub on the salmon especially, and we're gonna sprinkle a little bit over the cream cheese as well, just to add a little extra flavor to this dip. So we're just gonna give a nice coating of that over the salmon. Then we're gonna come over here and just do a nice little bit, not too much, just some on top of that. Give it a nice little spicy kick to it. All right, so we're gonna get the smoker going. We're gonna throw this on, and they should be done roughly about the same time. So we're just trying to give the cream cheese a little extra smoke flavor. We're not trying to totally smoke it completely. So we're gonna leave it on as long as we leave the salmon on. The recipe didn't call to smoke the cream cheese, but we're gonna do that ourselves to see if it makes it a little better. But we're gonna smoke this for probably about 45 minutes and then we'll pull it off and we'll get it mixed together to make our dip. So let's go get the smoker ready and then we'll throw it on. All right, so we're out here, like I said, I'm hijacking my dad's smoker today because we don't have power at our house. So in turn, my 1150 is not gonna come on. So I'm hijacking his pit boss today. We got it fired up, it's coming up to temperature. But like I said inside, we've got our cream cheese that we're gonna smoke. Then we've got our 8 ounce filet of salmon, both with that, sorry, tongue twister. The Hog Killer hot seasoning on there. We're gonna throw these on and let them go for about 45 minutes or until your salmon's done. This is a decent little size piece of salmon. We're gonna shoot for 45 minutes. That's, in my experience, what salmon takes to smoke. But you're gonna go until that salmon's falling apart and flaking apart. So start with 45 minutes and then check it every so often if it's not done by 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and get these on the smoker and while it's coming up to temperature. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the cream cheese in with this aluminum foil still under it. That way, in case it leaks, it doesn't get all over the smoker. Then we're gonna take our salmon fillet right here. Nice, beautiful hunk of salmon. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna lay it right next to that cream cheese and we're gonna let it get to smoking. And we're gonna check on it in about, like I said, about 45 minutes. That salmon should be getting pretty close to being done. All right, so we've been going for about an hour, honestly, at this point. So let's give it a check and see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Looking good. Cream cheese is looking good. I'm thinking that salmon is pretty close to being done. We'll give it just a little more time because I think this portion right here is definitely thicker than normal. So we'll probably give it another 15-20 minutes and pull it off, but it is looking phenomenal. All right, so we're gonna pull this salmon off. It's been on for about 2 hours, way longer than I anticipated. But sometimes with salmon and fish, you gotta just go with your cut of meat. And this one ended up being a little bit bigger than I anticipated. So if you wanted to smoke faster, cut it into smaller pieces. It'll smoke faster, or pick a smaller fillet of salmon and it'll cook faster. This one was just really thick on that backside, so it took a little extra time. So, all right, we're gonna open this up. Man, you can't beat that smell. All right, here we go. What a beautiful piece of salmon. We're gonna do that, slide it to the side. Then we're just gonna slide that cream cheese, let's see. There we go, there's that cream cheese we smoked to go in it. Again, the recipe didn't say we had to smoke that, but I mean, why not smoke it? You can smoke it. Cream cheese is great smoke, so we smoked it anyways, but there we go. All right, we're gonna head to the kitchen and let's make some smoked salmon dip. All right, guys, we're back in the kitchen now. I will go ahead and give you a forewarning. Ignore the little Einsteins in the background if you can hear it. Cade is busy watching little Einsteins to keep him happy in the background. But we're gonna start combining our smoked salmon dip here in the kitchen. The things you're gonna need to do this is I'm gonna be using a food processor just to get the consistency that I want. And then everything else is just gonna be done by hand. So what I've done to prepare the things you're gonna need, and I'm gonna rattle the list of ingredients that you're gonna need off, but I'm gonna put them right here or over here in the video so that y'all can kind of pause the video and see what the full list of ingredients is. But what you're gonna use is, first off, you're obviously gonna need 8 ounces of salmon that you're gonna either smoke yourself or buy smoked, but we smoke this ourselves. 8 ounces of cream cheese. You don't have to smoke that, but we chose to smoke that as well. And you're gonna need 1 cup of sour cream. You're gonna need 1 tablespoon of fresh dill, chopped up and minced up. 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. 2 tablespoons of lime juice, fresh or otherwise. And that's all we're gonna use. So first off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by combining all of our stuff into this food processor. We're gonna combine the cream cheese, sour cream, garlic, dill, salt and pepper all into here. We're gonna blend it up, mince it together to make it nice and smooth. Then what we're gonna do is pull that out and we're gonna put that in a bowl, and then we'll shred up our smoked salmon and mix that in, and then that's gonna create your smoked salmon dip. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move this camera angle just a little bit so that y'all can see the food processor as well. And so, all right, let's get this party started. I'm just gonna do a quick wipe out of this to make sure it's nice and clean. Here we go. All right, so first going in is our sour cream, or not sour cream, our cream cheese. It's gonna go in first. I'm gonna drop that in. Smoke flavor in that cream cheese is amazing. Then next, we're gonna add our sour cream. And I bought this is a cup of sour cream. So I just bought the cheapest one that they had, which happened to be a cup, which is what I needed. So we're gonna use this. Let's grab a spoon. 1 cup of sour cream going in. There's that. Sour cream has gone in. Now we're going to, I've already pre-cut up. I've got minced garlic here and dill here, so those two are going to go in. There we go. Get all that freshness in there. And then we are going to use a little salt and black pepper. We're going to use a teaspoon of each. There we go, there's our salt. Let's get our black pepper. Black pepper going in. All right, and then we're going to cut our lemon. Make sure there's no major seeds. I'm going to turn it upside down. We're going to see about getting roughly. I am measuring this, but I'm not at the same time. All right, there's one. We're gonna call that 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. All right, so there's all the stuff that we're gonna mix up. Now we're gonna put the lid on our food processor. And we're gonna plug it in. Blend it all up. You could probably do this without a food processor, but I just wanted that super smooth consistency and not have to do it all by hand. There we go, let's check it. Looks good. Let's give it a quick little taste. Make sure we're not missing anything. Tastes really good. All right, so that is done. Now let's readjust the camera a little bit. There we go. All right, so now that that's done, we're gonna grab us a bowl. Let's see. We'll get us a little bit bigger bowl. I grabbed a small bowl. Let's get a little bit bigger bowl. And now what we're gonna do is our final step, and that is going to take our smoked salmon. We're gonna shred it up in this bowl, pour this mixture in on top of it, and mix it together. And that's gonna create our smoked salmon dip. So let's grab us a fork and see about getting this salmon shredded. All right, skin came off beautifully. My dogs will probably end up eating that salmon skin if I know them very well. All right, I can't not just give it a taste. You can't beat smoked salmon. All right, let's break this up. Probably should have turned y'all's camera before I got my hands in the salmon, but let's do that. Maybe now y'all can see. All right, so we're gonna break our salmon up right here. Nothing fancy about this. Just make sure your hands are clean if you're sharing it with other people. I'm just gonna shred this up in here, nice and chunky. If you've cooked your salmon right, it should just kind of fall apart. There we go. Just kind of get it nice. And as you stir it too, it's gonna break it up even more than it already is, but we're just gonna give it a nice general break up here. All right, so now we're gonna take this mixture here. We're gonna use our spoon, so we're taking our mixture that we made out of all of our other ingredients. And we're going to combine it with our salmon right here. Get that blade out. I'm just gonna dump that. Clean off the blades a little bit to get as much off as we can. There we go. And now we are simply gonna mix it up. This is where you can also, if your salmon didn't shred perfectly, kind of beat it up with a spoon a little bit just to finish breaking it up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that this gets nice and mixed together. And then now that that's mixed together, let's see, so that's what it's looking like right there. Nice and mixed together. I love the color of that dill in there, just chopped up. It gives it a nice little green hint to it. But that's how it's gonna look. And then now we're going to take it, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for an hour and let it chill. And then after that hour, we're gonna pull it out and we will put it in a bowl, serve it with some crackers, and we'll see how it tastes. So we're gonna put it in the fridge and we'll bring you guys right back. For you guys, it's just gonna be a couple seconds. For us, we're gonna have to wait a whole hour. All right, guys, so it's the next day. I honestly forgot to do the taste test at the end of the day. We got busy with Cade, little man. Got him going on all of his nighttime routine and got sidetracked. So it's 24 hours later, set well over the hour that the recipe recommended, but this is what it looks like. Got it on a Ritz cracker. Beautiful color. You can still see the chunks of salmon in it, but also you got that green dill popping through. You probably can't see it on the camera, but the green pops through from that dill. So let's see what it tastes like. Super creamy. You can get that creaminess from the cream cheese, but also the tanginess from the sour cream. But then you got the salmon flavor as well as that smoke flavor. Smoke flavor is phenomenal. I don't know how less it would be if you didn't smoke the cream cheese as well, but more smoke flavor the better to me, and it's not overpowering. So guys, I think this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I will definitely be keeping this recipe in the books for holiday season, parties coming up in the near future. I will probably be taking this to a couple at least. But guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That way y'all get notified next time we post videos. Here on the channel, we post hunting videos, fishing videos, and then we post cooking videos like this, as well as cooking videos, cooking the things we catch and we hunt. So if you like that kind of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got some big videos coming up. We're getting ready in the next several weeks to head off to Hawaii, so you don't want to miss those upcoming videos. So make sure you're subscribed up for that. But guys, with that being said, we'll catch you in the next video.